So in this session, we are going to develop a Java application, and that application will be using Java Swing package. So when you say Swing, Swing contains a lot of classes like JFrame, JPanel, everything, and the screen which appears in front of you is basically developed using Swing. Okay, it has got a frame, and inside the frame we'll have a panel. That panel will have the various components like label. Okay, then we will have text field. Then we'll have buttons. So all these things will be adding it. Okay, and then suppose if I just say 100 and 200, if I click on add, I'll get a message. The result is 300. Suppose if I click on subtract, we'll get the result is minus 100. Then if I say multiply, I'll get 100 into 200. Division will be 100 by 200 will be 0. Answer will be 0. So this is what we're going to develop using Java. So it's a Java application using Swing components. Fine. So let me get into my NetBeans. I'll say new project Java application. So next, so I'll just say my app, and it is inside Hello World project location, C drive Hello World folder. I'll just say click finish. Yeah. So now we have a clean slate. Okay, now we have a clean slate. I'll just delete all these comments and all. Okay, fine. I'll just delete all these comments. Now what should I do? To make use of Swing, you have to say import javax dot swing dot star. So this package, Swing package, contains all the necessary classes like JFrame, JPanel, JTextField, JButton, everything will be there. Okay, fine. So Swing is an advanced concept actually compared to the Java's older things. Package Swing is an advanced concept. Okay, then we are going to use clicking the button. So we want action event and all. So I will just say import java.awt.start. This start. Then I want import java.awt. I want some other package like event package. So okay, so this AWT package will have action listener and all, and this event will have a class called action event. Okay, so we need these three packages. Okay, and the classes inside those packages. Okay, to make the an application which is made up of JFrame and with events, click event, everything, we need these three packages: swing.package.star, then awt.star, then aw.event.star. So event is a sub package of AWT. Fine. Now once this is done, I want to create a frame. So what I'll do first thing is I'll just extend my class, okay, from JFrame. Okay. See, now we are able to extend this JFrame because we have imported here. Suppose if this statement is not there now, so you'll get an error. Okay. Since we have imported swing.star, so JFrame class is available to us. So we are extending our class my app, okay, from JFrame. Okay, then I'll just say implements action listener. Okay, see, now I'm able to do this because I have got action listener here. Look at this. In fact, we have action event. See, the listener will be somewhere here. Action listener is somewhere here. It's an interface actually. So I'll put star here. See, since we have imported action listener here, we are able to implement that action. There is no error here. Now there is one more error which says, look at this. So click on this, implement all abstract methods, so that whatever methods told by action listener, the interface will be given a body over here. Look at this. I'll just go down here. See, action performed. So this action performed method is inside this particular action listener interface. But that action listener interface will have the action performed as an abstract method. There will be no body for that. So it is the responsibility of my app class, our class, to implement that method. So we have implemented, but the body is not complete. Okay, I'll just delete this. Of course, we will customize it according to our need actually. Okay, fine. Now what I'll do, once I've done this, okay, I'll just run and see what happened. Nothing will happen because nothing has been created. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll just create an object of my app. I'll just say my app. So just called my app is equal to new my app. Fine. Now this my app basically it extends JFrame. But what I want, I want see if I run it now, if I just say my app dot set visible true, okay, and I say my app dot set default close operation. I'll just say JFrame dot exit on close. So now I can see a particular small kind of window which is a frame because our class extends JFrame. Our class extends JFrame. I'll just run and show you. I'll just close the previous screen. I'll just run and show you. So you can see here, you can see on top, you can see here, there is a frame. There is a frame, but that frame is empty. That frame is empty because we have not set the size and all. So what I want the frame to occupy the entire screen size. So what can I do? I can just go here and I can say dimension D is equal to toolkit dot get default toolkit dot get screen size. This will give me the complete screen size. Then what I'll do for my app, okay, set size will be that dimension. So that look at this. See this toolkit dot get default toolkit dot get screen size give me or get me the complete screen size. So that will be in dimension D object. Now I'm sending this dimension to my frame so that my frame also will be having full screen. Look at this. I run and show you. You can see the frame. Look at this. The frame, of course, you can give a title. So what I will do is give a title here. My app. Set title. Okay, this is an ad app or arithmetic app. Arithmetic app. I'll just run and show you. So you can see arithmetic app. We have got title. And this is the frame. This particular my app extends JFrame, and this JFrame has been set with the complete screen size. So in whichever screen you run this app, it will exactly take that much of space. But the screen is empty right now. So we are going to add some elements here. Okay, we're going to add some elements. Okay, now what I'm going to do? Okay, now what I'll do? I'll create some attributes here. I want to see. I told you, I want a text field, 2 text fields, 1 label, then buttons, everything I want. So what I'll do, label can be a local variable, but this text field, button, everything should be an attribute of the class. So what I'll just say, J text field. I'll just say first, okay, comma second, comma result. Okay, result I don't want right now. I'll just put first and second. Then J button will be add button, okay, subtract button, then multiply button and divide button. Okay, so I got J text field, 2 fields, and I got 4 buttons. Fine. Now all these, they are just variables. We declared variables. Okay, you need to create an object of J text field and J button and point to them, point to the appropriate variables. So what I'll do, I'll just go here. First, let me create an panel here. After the app is created now, I'll just create a panel, J panel, pan is equal to new J pan. Because see, normally when you say a J frame, it's very similar to our photo frame. The photo frame will be the border, and inside which we will have a canvas. Okay, the canvas is nothing but the panel. So we will be, putting, we will be keeping, photos inside the canvas, and we'll put the canvas inside a frame. Same thing is here also. So what we'll do, we'll create a frame. Inside the frame, we have to create a panel. Inside a panel, we'll fix all the buttons, text fields, everything. Then we'll add the panel to the frame. That's it. Okay, fine. So panel is created. Now for this panel, I need to set some layout. So I'll just say pan dot set layout. Okay, I'll just create a new flow layout of I'll just say flow layout dot I'll just say leading, so that all the components will start from the beginning. We'll start from the beginning, because we're going to add all the text fields, components, everything inside this panel. Then panel will be added inside the frame. Okay, fine. Now I added this. Now what I'll do, I will add the first label. There will be a label on top. I'll just say J label LBL is equal to new J label. I'll just say arithmetic operations. Fine, arithmetic operations. So we have got a label. Then I want to set a font to this label. So I'll say LBL dot set font. Okay, you have to get a new font. New font of, you can just say serif. Okay, then I'll just say font dot bold. Then font size will be some 30 cents. Okay, fine. Okay, we have created the label. First, we'll create all the components. Then we'll add them into panel. The next step is we need to create the text field. So, see, label is a local variable, because we are not going to click on the label. But we need to retrieve values from the text fields. So what I'll do, that's called first and second. Look at this, first and second. I'll just say first is equal to new J text field, because it's a text field. Look at this. It's a text field. Text field of size 200 I'll give. 200 I'll give. Okay, so for some error here, so we'll just see what is happening. Okay, so we have to say my app dot first, because see, label is a local variable, there is no problem. But first is an attribute. So the attribute cannot be directly accessed. Either you have to make this attribute a static attribute, or to access the attribute, you access through the object of this particular class. So my app is the object of our class. So you just say my app dot first. Okay, that's created. Then if you want, you can set the font for this. You can just say my app dot set font. I can use the same font over there. I'll just delete this. I'll copy here. Fine. Okay, that's over. Then the same way I'll create second also. Second is another J text field. Look at this. Second is another text field. Then I'll say my app dot first. It should be my app dot first dot set font. Then second also set font. Okay, because the text field should be set with font. That's it. Okay. Then we have created these two text fields. Now let us create the buttons. So button are also attributes. So I should say my app dot add. Okay. So that, sorry, first let me create an object new J button add. Okay. So look at this. Now what happens is, let me just check it. Okay, it should be double quotation. So we have created this button object, and the button object is referred by myapp.add, because add is a variable, that's all. Okay, it refers to that. Then the same way I'll just create subtract, multiply and divide. So you can just here just say subtract, and this will be sub, then this will be mul, this will be multiply, then this will be divide, then this div. This is div, because we named all these. See, look at this, sub, add, sub, mul, div. Okay, fine. Of course, we can set font also for them also, but I think let it be like that, no problem. Okay, now we have created all the components. Now we should see one more thing is, before adding these components inside the panel, for these buttons, I need to add action listener. So because we already created action perform method for this particular class. That means what? This my app class is going to act as the action listener. So what I'll do, I'll just go here, my app dot add action listener. Okay, so see, for this add button, who will be the listener? My app will be the listener. So that the action performed method within this class responds to the click event of this button. Fine. The same way, I'll just say control V, control V, control V. So this will be, just remove this. So this will be, okay, sub, this will be mul, this will be, okay, fine. So we have created, okay, add, subtract, multiply, and divide. And we added action listener for all these buttons. Who is the listener? This particular my app class is the listener because action performed method is here. Okay, fine. Now let us add some color to these buttons. Add dot background, set background. I'll just say color red. Then I'll just say color green. So subtract button will be green in color. Then the multiply button will be blue in color, and the division button will be in color yellow. Okay, so look at this. So this will be for sub. This will be for mul. This will be for div. Okay, fine. So we have added everything. Fine. We have created all the buttons. We have set color for the buttons, and we have created action listener for all these buttons. Now we need to add all these components inside panel. So pan dot add. So we need to add everything. When I say everything, label should be added. Label is local variable, so we can directly add. Then pan dot add. Okay, my app dot first, because first is a text field. Okay, then I just copy this. My app dot second. Then my app dot add button. Then we'll have subtract button. Then we'll have multiply button. These are all these things are added to panel. Then div. Okay, so panel got added with all these things. Now I should add the panel to the frame. So which is frame? My app is the frame. Add panel. That's it. Okay, fine. So I think we are set. We are set with the passive part is over, but the active part is not completed. Let us see the passive part. So I just run it. So I can see here. You can see here arithmetic operations. Okay, 100, 200, add. But nothing has happened. Nothing has happened because it's only passive part is over. I think we can set font for this button also. So what we can do, we can just say, I think I can just say my app dot add dot set font. Okay, I just same font I can set it here. I can just copy this. If you want, I can set new font also. I am just setting the same font. Okay, the same way for add over, then I subtract also same font. Then for multiply also same font. Then division also same font. Okay, I'll just save it and run it and just see here. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Look at this. I just give 1, 2, add. But nothing will happen because active part is not over yet. Okay, fine. Now we are going into active part. Which is active part? Basically, it is action performed method. So this is a method. So here what we will do, we have to grab the text field information. Okay, grab the text field information. So what I'll do first, I'll grab the information. So let is called string, or I'll directly put this way, int val1 is equal to, val1 is equal to, I want grab the first dot get text. Okay, but it's a text. When you say get text, no, it extracts the text from the text field. So it should be converted in integer. So what do? You just wrapper class integer dot parse integer dot, you just give parse int. Okay, just give this. I'll just same way I'll get the second value also. Val2 will be okay. That will be from second dot second. Okay, fine. Now let us add these together. Int val3 is equal, or result is equal to result is equal to val1 plus val2. Okay, fine. We got val1 plus val2. But thing is, it will be an integer. But we want dialog box actually. That's called show message dialog. So I will use J option pan dot show message dialog. Show message dialog. Then who will be the parent? This particular class will be the parent. Then I want this result to be displayed, but I cannot give res because it will give me an error. Look at this. If I say, yeah, but one more thing is, we have extracted the fields, okay. But when I click on the add button, okay, when I click on the add button, it should add me. Okay, so we need to get, okay, we extracted the result, okay, it doesn't matter. We'll keep this as it is. Now what I'll do, if e dot get source, that means which button I clicked, if it is equal to add button. See, because whenever you click on the button, an action event object is sent to this method. This action event method E, basically its E argument, will have a get source function which identifies which button was clicked. So we have add button, subtract button. See, add is the variable name actually. If E get source is equal to add, no, I should do this actually. I'll put this way. I'll remove this from here. I'll put it here. So the result will be C, val1 plus. Okay. Else if I'll just copy this. If it is subtract button, then you have to subtract val1 minus 1. Else if it is not else or again, if it is multiply it. Okay, then if it is division, then divide val1 by val2. Okay, so we got answer based on the button which we click. See, we identify the button by using e dot get source. See, E is the action event. Okay, E is an object of action event class. So when you click on any button, this object is thrown. E object is thrown. That E dot get source will identify which button was clicked, whether it is add button, okay, or subtract button. So we just compare with double equal. Okay, then based on the button which we click, we take the appropriate arithmetic operation: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, or division. Then once it is done, we need to convert this result integer into a string. So for that, I'll use a J label is equal to new J label. Then I'll say the result is I'll just put res. Okay, result. What is the result actually? See, I'll just get result is equal to string dot value of res. So that, see, integer result, see, there is res, no, look at this. Not the initializer, so just make it 0 on top, go on top and make it 0. Okay, fine. Now the error would have gone. Look at this. Now J label, I'll just say LBL. So the result is result. So see, either we got added result or subtraction or multiplication division. that got converted into a string variable called result. That result is set as label. Okay, this label will be something like this. The result is, then addition result, subtraction result, multiplication dot division result. Then this should be set this LB. Look at this LB. And of course, for this label we can set LBL dot set font. Okay, the same font I think we can copy from here. I can copy from here. Look at this. Copy from here. Paste it here. That's it. Okay, fine. Now let us, I think, try. I think I'm keeping my fingers crossed. We'll see that. I'll run my program. Yeah, I just give 1, 2. Add. Yeah, the result is 3. The result is -1. The result is 2. Product. The result is 0 because 1 by 2 is 0. Now I'll change it to 100. Then 50. Add. 150. Subtraction. 50. 100 minus 50. Multiplication. 5000. Division. 2. Fine. Hope I think this was very clear. How do we use JFrame and create an app, Java application with all action listeners, all actions, action events. Okay, then panels, JFrame, everything. Hope this was useful. We'll meet in the next some other interesting example. Thank you.